Everything we see in the world is the creative work of women. Teachers are the one and only people who save nations. Those who use religion for their own benefit are detestable. We are against such a situation and will not allow it. Those who use religion in such a manner have fooled our people. It is against just such people that we have fought and will continue to fight. To see me does not necessarily mean to see my face. To understand my thoughts is to have seen me. Humankind is made up of two sexes, women and men. Is it possible that a mass is improved by the improvement of only one part and the other part is ignored? Is it possible that if half of a mass is tied to earth with chains and the other half can soar into skies, peace at home, peace in the world? Unless a nation's life faces peril, war is murder. Sovereignty is not given, it is taken. Our true mentor in life is science. The future is in the skies. Science is the most reliable guide in life. Victory is for those who can say, "Victory is mine." Success is for those who can begin saying, "I will succeed," and say, "I have succeeded in the end." The biggest battle is the war against ignorance. Authority without any condition and reservation belongs to the nation. Every nation has the right to demand proper treatment, and no country should violate the territory of any other country. If one day my words are against science, choose science. Peace at home, peace in the world. Turkey's true master is the peasant. Persons who knows that they will not be able to rest along the way when they took a path will never get tired. He is a weak ruler who needs religion to uphold his government. It is as if he would catch his people in a trap. I always believed right from the beginning, if you're going to do something, do it the best. If you're going to work you want to enjoy it, make a product that you really enjoy selling or owning. Whatever nature gives us, we explore and we build on. Your eye becomes more mature. What you don't see the first time, you keep looking and eventually you'll see it. And when you are confident with what your eye sees, you know you've got to have it. I can't draw, I can't paint, but what I can do is tell somebody else what to do. I'm a creator. I can tell an artist what to do. I can be behind the artist. I have the eye, so I can move things around. I can put stones together. I can match them. When there's an opportunity, some people pass it by. I've been lucky enough to recognize opportunities, and every day in my business there's an opportunity somewhere to buy, expand, design. You learn about yourself when you're collecting art. You learn what you're capable of. After all, we're not speaking About pennies we're speaking about. Vast sums of money. I do it on my own. Back without advice, so I've got the confidence to do it. One of the great things about collecting contemporary art is that you mix with contemporary people. The Graff hallucination is a sculptural masterpiece, a celebration of the miracle of colored diamonds. For many years, I have thought about creating a truly remarkable watch that illustrates our all-consuming passion for diamonds. The hallucination has made my diamond dream a reality. Art is like an avalanche being poured down your throat. You know it's going to crack. Eventually, it's going to go out of fashion. I wish there was much less happening. I wish there were fewer art dealers. I wish there were fewer auctions. I wish there were just 2 auctions a year. I went to an auction in the late 70s and bought a small Renoir. People said, "Why did you buy a Renoir that size?" I said, "I can put it in the safe with my diamonds," and that was a true story. I bought it to put it in the safe. Collecting contemporary art, I started with some of the younger artists. Although having a son who's an artist, I was hesitant. I think he was a little anxious when I bought another young man's work, but it might have encouraged him in the long run. The UK is one of the few places in the world that has final salary pensions. I'm very cheerful about coming back to the UK. We increasingly found ourselves gravitating towards London. There was so much going on for our business, and we had grown substantially here. If you have spent your life building NEOs and you find yourself in a crisis, you are going to do anything you can to save what you have been building. Do your analysis of energy costs. Either it comes from windmills and solar or things like nuclear and shale gas. You have to think about how you provide competitive energy for UK Limited. Gas is by far and away the most important element of our energy policy. Growing NEOs has been a lot of fun. I think the UK would be perfectly successful as a standalone country, part of the European marketplace like Norway and Switzerland, but without the expensive EU bureaucracy. In America, if you are a landowner, you own the minerals vertically underneath your plot. So if there is shale, you get a share. If you have spent your life building NEOs and you find yourself in a crisis, you are going to do anything you can to save what you have been building. I'm very cheerful about coming back to the UK. We increasingly found ourselves gravitating towards London. There was so much going on for our business, and we had grown substantially here. It's always been hard work for us to manufacture in the UK. It's not a particularly profitable place for us. Towards the end of 2005, NEOs acquired Invention, the Petrochemicals arm of BP, for $9 billion. It quadrupled the size of NEOs overnight and brought with it some of the world's largest industrial sites. The UK is already disadvantaged on the wholesale cost of energy, and then it puts taxes on it. Anybody who's an energy user is just going to disappear. It would be nice if areas could be revitalized, like places in the U.S., such as Pittsburgh, for example, which have been transformed through shale. There, you have shiny cars and a shiny city because of the development of shale. In an old industrial heartland, America's got quite reasonable tax rates from an employee point of view. Unions do have a proper role in negotiating for employees and advising employees, but they have to engage with the employer. If it's hemorrhaging cash, you've got to do something about it. You can't live with your head in the sand. I'm not sure we could spell shale in 2008. I made 5,127 prototypes of my vacuum. Before I got it right, there were 5,126 failures, but I learned from each one. That's how I came up with a solution. So I don't mind failure. Enjoy failure and learn from it. You never learn from success. Successes teach you nothing. Failures teach you everything. Making mistakes is the most important thing you can do. What I've learned from running is that the time to push hard is when you're hurting like crazy and you want to give up. Success is often just around the corner. Everyone gets knocked back. No one rises smoothly to the top without hindrance. The ones who succeed are those who say, right, let's give it another go. Success is made of 99% failure. In order to fix it, you need a passionate anger about something that doesn't work well. Life is a mountain of solvable problems, and I enjoy that. After the idea, there is plenty of time to learn the technology. There's nothing wrong with things taking time. Companies are not ingenious. It's the people in them that are. You need a stubborn belief in an idea in order to see it realized. Everyone has ideas. They may be too busy or lack the confidence or technical ability to carry them out. But I want to carry them out. It is a matter of getting up and doing it. An inventor's path is chorused with groans, riddled with fist banging, and punctuated by head scratches. Anyone developing new products and new technology needs one characteristic above all else: hope. Anger is a good motivator. Exactly 5,126 attempts to make the first bagless vacuum cleaner were failures, some catastrophic disappointments, some minor defects. It took 15 years. Prototype 5,127 was the success. Failure is painful, but it spurs on improvement like nothing else. There is no such thing as a quantum leap. There is only dogged persistence. And in the end, you make it look like a quantum leap. I want entrepreneurs to be engineers and scientists and designers. They don't necessarily have to be internet entrepreneurs or retail entrepreneurs. Beauty can come in strange forms. I learned that the moment you want to slow down is the moment you should accelerate. Having a good idea is one thing, but Persuading other people to buy it is quite another. Good inventors are polymaths. They think with their hands and their brains. They're experts in design, engineering, and business. Hire and experience. This year we plan to hire 200 engineers, half of whom are recent grads. Young people are not burdened by years of experience. They haven't learned or been told what is right or wrong. With engineering, there is no tried and tested path. You try and fail, and fix and fail again.